For updates on sports stories across the globe, Aaron Akirijola joins us. Good morning, Aaron. Welcome back from Uyo. Thank God it was not a fruitless journey. It wasn't fruitless. Welcome back.
I almost beat my fingers off. Literally. And the coach admitted that the players were nervy. They were a bag of nerves. But ultimately, it was understandable.
Let me bring my calculator out so I can see which one.
Because they knew that if they had lost, it was completely over.
Yeah.
Completely over.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that in a moment.
Sure.
But let's start it off from the biggest story in the world of sport. And that has to be that one man, Carlos Alcaraz, once again, the Spanish matador, showing grit and mettle. A 6-2, 3-6, 6-1, 6-4 to defeat Yannick Sinner, and only the second man in a very long time. The last person to have won back-to-back US Open was Roger Federer. He did that between 2004 and 2008. Ever since then, no one has won back-to-back US Open. So kudos to him. Of course, the match was delayed, no thanks to one man, talking about the president who was there, Donald Trump, and they delayed the start of the game for like 30 minutes. That didn't have any impact ultimately. Carlos Alcaraz right now.
Security. You can't have a Donald Trump in the stadium and you won't look at security.
True. Now let's press it further, just to put it into context. Now, you look at this, at 22, this is how much he has actually garnered for himself. Putting it side by side with some of the greats, the pantheon of greats. You can actually see there, at 22, Nadal had 5. Novak Djokovic at 22 had just 1 Australian Open. Roger Federer at 22 had just 1. So he's looking like he might be able to overturn this, because 24 for Novak Djokovic ultimately, as we still speak, 20 for Roger Federer, 22 for Nadal. You can't put it past him. Now let's take it to the rivalry that is shaking up the tennis world right now. You can actually see that he's garnered for himself 6 Grand Slams as we speak, and 14 titles in general, as against his bitter rival right now. I don't know if the rivalry is caustic, but as it stands right now, this is the man that is stopping him, and he has got 4 and 9 titles in general. So this is still neck to neck. We're already seeing a massive rivalry. The Federer versus Nadal of this world, the Sampras versus Federer also, or the Sampras versus Agassi, whichever you want to actually put into context. Quickly away from that, let's talk about for the women, Arina Sabalenka. Kudos to her once again. Back-to-back titles in the US Open for her, and dispersing Anisimova. 6-3, 7-6. Now she had to dig deep to actually bring this one in. And for Anisimova, after bungling Wimbledon, where she had the double bagel, 6-love, 6-love, she came back strong, beat Iga Swiatek, beat Naomi Osaka.
She got her revenge.
Yeah, she did get a revenge, and that's quite commendable, because that is how you actually move things forward and try to learn from a mistake. Now, moving away from that quickly, and let's now come to the Super Eagles. The Super Eagles, as we speak right now, are in Bloemfontein. They landed yesterday evening, and they're just trying to soak in the atmosphere and try to enjoy the scenery as they prepare for that key fixture. This is not the major talking point. The major talking point has to be the fact that Victor Osimhen did not travel with the team, because this is the table, by the way. You can actually see how tight it is. 16 for South Africa, 11 for Benin. Nigeria are third right now with 10 points. Now, this is the permutation now. With the talk that they will take the points from South Africa for fielding an ineligible player at the end of this qualifier series, that means they might be downgraded to 13. And that means the Super Eagles must do their business by beating South Africa to get to 13. Because if they do that, what that means is that head-to-head, they will have a better head-to-head than South Africa, because right now you can see that the goal difference is in favor of South Africa as against Nigeria. And so head-to-head, since we drew in Uyo, and we will hopefully beat them in Bloemfontein, hopefully I will say, then we are looking forward to that. It's the mess we find ourselves. It's the mess we find ourselves.
We are always finding ourselves in this mess.
Now, President further quickly, because of time, Victor Osimhen was caught in a very, very nasty tackle. And it's unfortunate that he will be missing, because he's gone back to Turkey as we speak. And this particular tackle literally just rendered him incapable of doing anything further than that. He tried to stand, as you can see, but if we were to try to slow it down a little bit, you get to see the tackle. Very, very dangerous one. So he got they strapped it up with ice, tried to reduce the swelling, but nothing. And the player didn't even get a yellow card or something. Rather unfortunate. And Really painful.
And that very, very insensitive influencer that said Victor Osimhen was leaving the pitch. You know, when these people come on air and think like they have opinions.
No, that's why
very
videos like
insensitive influencer. Does he know the pain for it? So this does not show that he really wanted to play for the country and this injury cost him short.
All right, quickly
Some people just
to
feel
the
they have to
Nigeria
talk
Premier
because of
Football
Twitter
League.
money.
Some of the biggest games that actually came in: Wiki Tourists beating Abia Warriors, Remo Stars beating Warri Wolves, Rangers beating Plateau United, and at the moment it's still all to play for. Just match day 3. Remo Stars still topping as we speak. But to end things today, I cannot end without talking about how things played out in Asaba. Asaba was agog with quite a lot, and Team Lagos ultimately came out tops in the just concluded 9th National Youth Games. They were able to bring in quite a number of medals, 52 gold. 110 medals, 52 gold, 32 silver,
52,
and 26 bronze. Delta second and Edo third. That was how it played out. Congratulations to Team Lagos.
Thank you so much,
Always a pleasure.
Aaron.
Okay, congratulations to Arena Sabalenka.
Fantastic.
First one to win back-to-back.
Yes, sir.
After Serena Williams in
Yes.
2014. Congratulations to Anas Yusuf, who got the Golden Boot in the last season of the Football League in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Spanish, Carlos Alcaraz.
Yes.
And as for Nigeria, please, this is your permutations. We do it all the time. We hope we just beat South Africa tomorrow, so that
That's
we
all
can
that
all
matters.
breathe easy.
Right now, that's all that matters.
Because we need to win all the 4 matches. September, October.
Okay, all the 3 matches right now.
Yeah, yes.
We've
four
Two
won.
now,
Yeah.
2 now, 2 in October.
Okay.
We still have to play Lesotho and Benin.
Benin, yes. So,
We have played Rwanda. Now
So South
South
Africa.
Africa.
Okay.
So we must win all 4.
let's see how it
Okay,
goes.
thank you. Even if it means donating you to the Super Eagles.
I will not be of any use to them.
To fill the space.
I will not be of any use to them. I think they have capable replacements
Anyway.
for Osimhen.